G'day people, I'm Monstad. Welcome back to this vanilla Minecraft 1.13 playthrough, and is officially 1.13 now. I started 2 episodes ago on pre-release 8. We're now at pre-release, well, we went through pre-release 10 on the second episode, but the day after that it was the official full release of the aquatic update. Very exciting. Oh yeah. Anyway, got some stuff I want to do today. I didn't do a lot off camera. I did mainly a bit of mining. Hollowed out this little cave a touch to make it a little bit more usable, because I think I mentioned in the previous episode what I'd like to do is turn this into a storage room, because I'm going to be building a mine shaft going down that way. Which will consist of steps, 3 sets of steps, and I want to be able to bring an automated minecart system up to here to empty all our goodies that we get. In the meantime, leap of faith. Oh, that didn't work out quite like I planned. Should we try it again? Leap of faith. It worked. I did decorate this place. There seems to be some blocks missing. Oh, I know what it is. The lava's under this obsidian. And the we've got fire spread on still, so it's spread to those and it's burned down some of my wooden logs. Okay, I'll have to fix that. Oh hum, these things happen. Anyway, I dug out a few more of these shafts. Not very far down on each of them, but managed to grab another 2 veins of diamonds, and we now have 20 diamonds. 20 diamonds already! That's cool. I'm going to grab half of that wood because I want to use that. I'll leave the rest of the stuff down here, I think. Yep. So what I'm going to do today, before I start doing some work, is I'm going to make myself, or I'm going to treat myself to some diamond tools, which I think we deserve. Episode 3, diamond tools, can't go wrong. If I ever get to the top of this ladder. Done. Okay. So let's do that now. Let's get some diamond tools. 1, 2, 3. So what do we want? We want an axe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So axe, shovel, and a pick. Now, I wish I could enchant these. I can hear a skelly. I wish I could enchant these, but I can't. Oh, it's night. Asleep. Not at the moment, but that's going to be the next thing we need to do, is get some enchanting sorted. Oh, I can hear a skelly burning up in the sunlight. Let's put those safely away. Now, what I want to do today is I'm going to be using a lot of wood for my builds, so I wanted to get some kind of tree farm sorted. However, let's take all of that stuff. However, I didn't want to do my usual kind of tree farm. A spider, I want that spider because I want the string. Where are you, Mr. Spider? You're up there. Because I want to make a fishing rod. Oh, 2 string. Perfect. Oh, there's a creeper over there as well. So we'll see if we can get rid of this creeper without it blowing up. Four hits with an iron sword now? The creepers get tougher? I don't know. Anyway, this is how I would normally do a tree farm. And if you watch my Season 1 Minecraft, you'll see that's how I do it. It's a very effective, efficient way of getting wood really quickly early game. But it's a bit boring. And I want to do something that's going to be in theme with the idea I have for this sort of lake area. So I want to be able to kind of keep from that hill there, and there'll be a nice wall that goes all the way around this, because there's a bit of a natural wall going away around this area here, around there, around there, around there, around there, and finally around to here. And we'll enclose this area as our personal kind of area, make that into a man-made lake, and then outside of the walls, so it'll be like a land holding. So outside the walls will be the things such as the farms, the animal farms, the tree farm. Within the walls will be our nice high quality living area. So a kind of a classic style. I don't want to, not a castle as such, but the kind of land holding that a castle used to have around it. That's the sort of thing I'm thinking of, and I think that would be pretty good. So in keeping with that, what I want to do is build a tree farm that's more in keeping with that. And what I had in mind is one of the old-fashioned logging camps. And to build it, I'm going to need quite a bit of wood. So the basic idea of the logging camp is there'll be some worker accommodation, a little storage area built around a kind of campsite, and then around that workers accommodation will be tree groves of the different types of trees that we can get. And at the moment we've got access to 4. I popped over to the jungle in between episodes because it's just over there, as you can see, and grabbed a load of jungle wood and some saplings. Saplings being the most important thing. While I was there, I saw a spruce biome, which is sort of over there, and there's actually a village there as well. I didn't visit the village because I wanted to save that for on camera, and I don't think we're going to get a chance to do it this episode, but definitely next episode, without a doubt. Just take this stuff down. So like I said, this is how I'd normally do a tree farm, but I don't want to do that. I want to do something a bit more stylish. So the logging camp would have different tree groves around it. Like I said, at the moment we've got the 4 kind. We've got jungle, birch, oak, spruce. That's the 4, isn't it? That was 4? Yeah, that was 4. So we've got a really good start. So we've got 4 of the 6 wood already. So we'll be able to make a logging camp that at least looks pretty good, I think. And at least we'll have most of the wood that we need. Now I'll just let these decay on their own, I think. I don't think they're going to be in the way there. I'll grab the apples though. Thank you very much. An apple a day and all that. An apple a day. So jump on the bed. You've got to jump on the bed and the way around. Is my inventory full? It is. Wow. Okay. Oh, I've got a ton of those. I tell you what, let's stick a little. What do I want? I want a crafting table. Did I have some chests with me? No, I didn't. Let's make them from. I have tons of jungle wood. Let's make a storage chest. Boom. And we can pop all of our stuff in there for now. Oh, not you. I need you soon. I'll keep some dirt on me. So what I need to do first is build the long camp. And I marked out a kind of area here. What I want to do is do 2 accommodations. And they're primarily, you know, in the old logging camps were built with the resources that you had on hand, i.e. logs. So that's what we're going to do now. So let's get to that. I've got a design in mind. I had a look at some of the old logging camps on the internet, and they're very, very basic buildings. Yeah. But we should be able to replicate something along those lines. That needs to be like that. Whoops, wrong tool. Wrong tool still. Boom. Okay, so we'll have a row of logs down like that. We'll have... So what I want it to look like is like it's been built with tree logs primarily, because that's how they used to be made. Come on, boom, boom, boom. But I also want to incorporate a little bit of that stripped wood design also. Okay, and then we want another one along top here. I miss, where's that log? Oh, we'll get it in a minute. We'll get it in a minute. So you probably get the idea by now. Very, very simple design. And then we'll have, this is going to be like the campfire area. I'm going to have to just put a torch in the middle for the moment until I get some netherrack, and then I can actually set that alight and get a proper fire going. So this is where the spot for the door. So what we want now is some strip logs in between there. And we'll cut out a couple of windows when we're ready for those. So also there and there, we'll have that. And we'll have a little bit of that going on up there as well. Yep, that's looking all right. So we'll pop those into there and make those strip logs also. So that's basically the size of it. So not a big place by any standards, but yeah. So that's sort of what it needs to look like, and I'm reasonably happy with that. Let's pop a couple of windows in. We'll sort of make them, I guess, slightly uneven, and I'm going to do the windows with trapdoors, not glass, because the whole thing really should be made from wood, I feel. We'll do another window. We'll do them slightly odd, like that. And for the roof, I'm just going to add, yeah, just some oak slabs, I think, for that. Let's get over to here. Might as well collect those saplings. Pop those away. Okay, so what have we got? How did I manage to get two of those? Oh, I took the windows out, didn't I? Idiot. So I'm going to do some oak slabs on the floor as well. So what do we got? That should do us. I'll have to sleep in a moment. Don't want to get caught out in the open. So oak slabs. I mean, you shouldn't be able to see the oak slabs from outside anyway, being like that. Let's just pop a torch in there for the moment. Go and sleep. Whoop. Morning. Okay, so what have we got so far? I'm just going to pop in an oak floor also. Like that. Oh, I've changed the texture pack. You may have noticed a slight difference. The Faithful texture pack has been updated for 1.13 now. And it's a texture pack I've used pretty much ever since I started Minecraft. I think the default texture pack is pretty ugly, personally. I'm sorry if you disagree with that. But what I try and do is not change. I use texture packs that don't change the default texture too much, just improve on it slightly, because I don't want the game to look totally different. So the Faithful texture pack just gives the default texture pack a little bit more definition and a little bit more detail, and I think it's really in keeping with the game and certainly adds a little something something. So easy to find. Just go to CurseForge, type in Faithful for Minecraft, and you will find it. Yeah, really recommend it. Let's grab that. So, did I bring a door? Yes, it's right there. It was already in my inventory. I also want to... So I'm too lazy to open and shut doors all the time myself. Let's pop one of those on. Let's have the door going that way. Okay, so that's the log cabin for the accommodation. Very simple, very straightforward, as they were. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put another one there as well, because I think one's not enough, and I think there needs to be at least two of them just to give it that logging camp feel. So I'll be back with you in just a moment when I've done that. Later. Welcome back. Okay, so I finished the other logging accommodation. I'll move the bed in here, a little personal container, yeah, a little bit of stuff just to give it. And when I get some clay, I'll make a couple of plant pots, and we can put a plant pot in here with one of the tree saplings in it. I think will be quite suitable. So yeah, they're both identical. So what I want to do now is do the little fire pit, and let me grab some stone. So don't need that, don't need those. Take some of those, ready to go. Yeah, that should do us. Grab a few of those, and do you know what, let's go for one more as well. Okay, so this would be netherrack once we get to that stage. So we'll have a nice blazing fire there. I've just put this path here just to mark out my border for the fire pit. So I'll pop those around there like that. Ooh, exactly the right amount. Cool. So with the netherrack in there, that'll be a nice blazing fire, which will be really nice. Okay, we should be done with the stone now. What do I want? Oh, do you know what? Keep the birch in my hand for the moment. So, want some seating. So what I'm thinking here, we'll do some logs. That would probably be the traditional thing to sit upon. I think what we'll do is go something like that, and oops, that. Now I want them all sideways like that. Oh yeah, we'll leave that one like that. Get rid of that one. And we can. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh. Birch, I think I'm just going to leave as birch and leave that as oak. Oh no, that one. Do you know what? I think that would be better like that. Oh, better sleep in our new log cabin. In our comfy, cozy log cabin. Probably a little bit big, that fire pit. When I put the netherrack in and we set fire to that, we'll have a look then, just to see. Do you know what? I don't like that there. I think that's what it is. Let's get rid of that, and let's put it here instead. That's better. This was going to be the storage area, but what I'll have to do is just move it back by one. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. So the storage, do I have enough wood to make loads of chests, I wonder? I had a ton of that jungle wood, which I can probably use. I want 6 double chests. Never have too many chests. So let's place these now. So they will go in here like this. Oh, I'm so pleased we can put chests next to each other now without them being trap chests. It's such a joy. Okay, don't need that stuff. Let's take this over here now, because we'll have a little works table, a crafting table here as well, which I think I'm just going to pop into the ground there. There we go. So the way this will be, it'll be like a little storage cage. 6 chests for the 6 different types of wood. And what we'll do is a little bit of that. Now, what I want now are some oak fence. So, let's do that. Should be enough for now. I'm going to need a load of oak fence anyway when I do the little tree groves. So we'll put those on there, just to give it a bit of security. Good, good, good. Now what I'd really like is a little kind of roof covering on it as well. Let's get rid of that. Do you know what? I'm going to need some steps. That should be more than enough. Okay, so what? How do I want to do this? I think, idiot. So I've a kind of sloping roof. So I want to step round. Not like that. I want it there, but that's it. That's how I want it. And with the step over the chests, we'll still be able to open the chests. I think I'll put a full block there, and then finish this off with half blocks so we can ensure we can still open the chests. Yep. Cool. So that's a little storage enclosure. And what I'll do with this one is stick a sign on each chest for the different types of wood. Alphabetical order, of course, starting with acacia. But I won't do that now. I want to get on with one of the storage enclosures, or one of the wood enclosures. The tree groves, I guess we call them. So the jungle are going to grow really, really big. So really, I want those at the back or out the way or to the side. Otherwise, they'll just ruin the view of the logging camp completely. Likewise with the spruce. The way I do spruce is I plant 4 spruce saplings together, and they tend to grow really big. And I find it's a better way to get the spruce. So again, spruce needs to be either the back or the side. So what we'll do is have the oak over here, and then we'll have the birch over here. Yeah, let's do that. So how do I want to do this? I'm going to need more wood, that's for sure. Let's just make another crafting table. Always end up with tons of crafting tables around. Is that going to be in the way? It is going to be in the way. I'm going to have to get rid of that. Move it over here. That's not a chest, is it? Let's just pop it there for now. Oak I want on me. Birch I don't need. Keep that. Should need steps. I want that. I want that. Don't need that. That or that or that or that. Let's get a few more oak saplings. She'll want those. It's birch. I'll need those later. So yeah, that should do us. Certainly don't need the gunpowder. Let's just get rid of this stuff before it despawns. Is there anything else? No. And the apples. Cool. Good, good, good. Okay, so oak. I think, yeah. So I think the way I want to do this is I could quickly make a gate. Boom. Let's start it here. So what I'm going to do is do like a stripped wood. We'll have the gate for this one there, I think. We'll just make another load of fences. Probably use all of those. There. Should do us for now. And I don't want just a square enclosure. I want it to have a bit of character. So I think every time I turn it, I think I'll put another log. Let's turn it again there. I mean, they don't need to be huge enclosures. And then the trees will grow within these enclosures for that particular tree type. And each type, the fence system, the fence around the grove will be made from the wood type that's being grown. That makes sense. So for the birch enclosure, all the logs and the fence posts will be of the birch variety. So where do we want that one? We want that one there, don't we? So let's get rid of these so we don't have mobs accidentally falling into it. Okay, so we need a few more of these. That should do us. Okay, good, good. I think I want to top those off with a slab as well, actually. So just do a little something like that. Yeah. I think that works. So we just need to make sure we mark where our gate is, don't we? Otherwise it's going to get lost amongst all the fences. So let's get our saplings. And the way they were planted is just random. Just run around, plant a load. I don't want straight lines, neatness. It's supposed to be like a wild tree grove. That's how we'll do it. The only problem with the oak is that because there's no roof over the oak, you will end up with those the wild oaks, you know, the really tall ones. Come on, it's just about dark. Surely we can sleep. Come on, sleep. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so you will end up with those wild oaks. Let me see if I'm fine. Yeah, like this, and they are a real pain to cut down, and that's the problem. That's the only problem with doing this, I guess. Usually, what I would do with the oak is I'd stick a roof, as you saw earlier. I'll put a roof above the oak, which stunts their growth and keeps them manageable. You don't need to do it with the other trees. It's only really the oak that you need to do that with. So yeah, so this is basically how I'm going to do this. I'll probably add some lighting around it as well. What I might do actually, if I grab some shears, is I might do some hidden lighting. Oh, good. Let me just grab some shears, and I'll grab a couple of leaves. Torches are a little bit ugly. I don't really want torches everywhere. Shears are in the farming one. Excuse me, fishies. Let's grab those. Nailed it. Okay, let's just trim a few of those. So what I'm thinking, rather than putting torches on the side like this, what I can do is just here and there, I can just add some hidden lighting like that. And then what I'll do when I get some bone meal, I'll just bone meal a couple of the areas to get some grass growing, which will help hide these as well. So that'll give it a bit of landscaping. So what I'll do off camera is do the other 3 tree grows that we have. The jungle, the birch, and the spruce. I don't think I need to do those on camera. It's basically going to be this, but with a different... Oh, there's loads of them growing now. But with the different tree types. And I think that's going to look really effective. You know, when you sit in your keep looking out your window there, you can look down over the logging camp. It might be a bit too far away from where I'm working for the trees to grow all the time, but if I do feel like I need loads of the trees to grow, I can just AFK in one of the log cabins, shut the windows, and I'll be perfectly safe, and just allow all the trees to grow, then come out when I'm ready and chop them all down. Definitely need to do a bit of landscaping as well. And for that, what I'll do is, I think, is a don't need. Well, I could use those for some hidden lighting again, couldn't I? So I'm pretty much finished with the oak. Okay, yeah. So what I want it to look like is a combination of a worn out and cobble path. So for instance, around here we'll have some areas, you know, that's well trodden around the places people sit. There's going to be a bit of a trodden path to the storage and from these as well, but I want to sort of randomly add some cobble as well, so it gives that impression of a used, worn out pathway that used to be in good condition. It is no longer. So let's just make one of those. It's cheaper to use the slabs than the full cobble block if you can get it right in the first place. Oop, doom, doom, doom. Okay, was that all of them? Yeah. And then what we can do then is just add some pathway as well in between those. I won't be able to do that one because the door's sitting on it. So a little something, you know, like that. We'll do that there. Yeah. So it gives that used feel, that worn out, well trodden pathway. Yeah, that should do it. Like I said, I'll get some bone meal as well if I can find a skelly that's dropped any. I might even have a couple of bones. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. And then just grow some grass, a couple of flowers here and there, and that should just tie it off nicely. This chest isn't staying there. It's just got my stuff in it. What I could do is a couple of places like this is just hide some torches, just to give a bit of backlighting around here as well. You know, something like this. I have one more left, don't I? Where can we put that one? Do you know what? We're out right there. That's not a shovel. That's a torch. Ooh, we're nearly onto our diamond tools. There we go. But I'll play around with the landscaping a little bit more off camera for the next episode. These are growing nicely now. Do we have any wild ones yet? No, not yet. Good. Hopefully we won't get any wild ones. But yeah, I mean, when these are all grown, it'll look pretty cool, I think. And then once you've got the birch, I think I'll do the birch. Just over here. Probably running up against here. The spruce, the jungle actually, I might just do down there because they're going to grow really, really tall, as will the spruce. So what I'll probably do with the spruce is put the spruce back here. And then we've got dark oak, which will also be tall, but not as tall as the other two. So I can add the dark oak sort of over this sort of area behind here as well. And then finally, when we get some acacia, I can add some acacia over here. And that will be the 6 tree groves. So there we go. I mean, yeah. Better than lines of trees. Not as effective, not as efficient as lines of trees. No way at all as efficient as chopping down lines of trees. But I certainly think it looks much better. At the moment it looks a bit plain because there's no landscaping and we've only got one tree grove, but if you can imagine, there's a birch tree grove just here, there's jungle trees growing to the back there, spruce growing to the back there, and eventually we'll have some acacia over there and some dark oak over there, so there'll be tree groves surrounding the logging camp, and I think that will look really nice. Yeah, job done. Mission achieved. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, found it useful. If so, please hit that like button, helps the channel grow. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And thank you if you have. I'm Monster Dad, and I'll see you in the next episode. Later!